Hello everybody, you're here with Claudia Beauty with your host Claudia Lara. Thank you very much for tuning in. So today we have another episode of Fragrance. And as you know, I've been learning quite a bit and I love these episodes because I really get involved in the fragrance that I'm doing one-on-one. And then of course, I'll do some grouping and let you know a little more maybe shorter sort of versions of this. But if you are interested in this particular fragrance, keep on watching. So I ordered this discovery set. It's not really a discovery set because the perfumes are big, but this is from the house of Initio, and they come in this little kind of thing, and there's 6. And so this is the second of the 6 that I am trying, and this is the first impressions. It's the first time smelling it. Now I've described this house as very intense and passionate. You cannot ignore it. So each of the fragrances that I have smelled from this house, and now there's like 6 of them, is an explosion, and you can't ignore it. They're in your face. And what I've described is that they create sort of a cloud around you and you feel in it. And so let's see today. Today we're going to be talking about Bless Baraka. So I already like the name. So the first thing, I go to this website, Fragrantica, just because it's a neutral and most of the fragrances that I ever try are listed there. So I like that neutrality and it's very short. So the first thing, let me just read the description. It says, Bless Baraka by INITIO Parfums Prives is an amber fragrance for women and men. And then Bless Baraka was launched in 2015. The nose behind this fragrance is Alberto Morillas. Well, right there and there, I tell you, it's sort of a new fragrance, 2015, 7 years. Never heard of Alberto Morillas. So now I'm very curious. Another thing that is right here because I love it, and I'm looking at a picture of Alberto Morillas. He looks like an older senior man, and so obviously probably a lot of experience behind his nose. So let's apply it. I just wanted to read a little bit of the poetry. Sometimes these things are lovely. It just says, your aura intoxicates the crowd to madness. That's one thing I have said about this house. In your face, they're not shy, not shy. These fragrances are not shy, and we'll see this one. And they do long last because they smell. They're not subtle, they smell. Second sentence, Sandalwood and Musk envelop you in a divine adornment, Samalak. So this is already giving me a vibe of I am beautiful and I know it. I walk into a room and I own it, sort of thing. This fragrance is a bittersweet potion that makes you sanity, that makes sanity. All right, well, big promises, big promises. But this house, if you want to go into their website, I've mentioned this and other ones that I have smelled, loved, they're very poetic, and in your face, they're not shy. All right, so let's spray it a little bit. First time applying it. Oh, okay. Well, if you've seen my videos on fragrance before, you know I love amber. Amber is sort of a elegance to me. And so I can immediately smell the amber. I'm glad this one, it says for men and for women. If you heard me before, I say that I would prefer when they say it's for men or for women. I know we all can wear them all if we decided to, right? But no, they say it's men and women. But immediately on the first smell of it, I would describe it as for male. Gives me that vibe. Now, that doesn't mean that I wouldn't wear it, that a woman can wear it. It just means that it gives me more of a masculine thing. The bottle is black with the logo in a little red and the background silver. I don't have it with me, but this is the logo. All their bottles look pretty much the same. It's just very different colors. This one is black. And you'll see it in the flyer of the video, right? That's where I'll place it. So the main accords, according to Fragrantica, is powdery, amber, musky, woody, warm, spicy, and animalistic. So I don't know about you, but those ingredients remind me of more of a masculine sort of, I mean, powdery, amber, not amber, I see it in both. It brings that elegance, but powdery, musky, woody, warm, spicy, animalistic. So warm, spicy, yes, is in there. So let's go to their website and see what they say about Bless Baraka. It's inside a grouping that they call it the Absolutes. And this is a very short little poem here. It says, a solar fragrance endowed with a sacred strength to provoke the hand of fate. Solar fragrance to provoke the hand of fate. I mean, bold. A captivated blend of musk, sandalwood, and amber. An intangible energy surrounds the wearer. Its effect oscillates between pure power and pure addiction. You know, when I said it's reading kind of like a woman walks into her rooms and owns the room, there's this seductive sort of thing. That was just from the readings. Now, from the smell, it has this fiery quality. I don't know if this is the spice that it was referring, but it has heat to it. Does that make sense? I wouldn't say like paprika, but that's what I see. I see this spark of paprika. It has that spiciness that grabs you, and it's not necessarily burning your mouth, but it does catch your attention. It does kind of fuse you. So I see this solar fragrance quality to it because it does feel like a boom, boom, boom of a riot, you know, like a rocket that is going to start. So I do feel the warmth in my belly from this. It brings me to that, I'm on fire. So in essence, that's a good quality if you need the fire to move or create or go to a party or whatever. It did give me that warmth, that confidence. Yeah, it created this warmth inside, confidence and ownership of, I guess, my seductiveness or my power. Did use the word power, right? And I am talking of what my experience of it, but I am matching to what I read because I do believe the words and the intention and the purpose behind things do matter and do come across eventually or somehow. And so as the fragrance is transforming, because if you heard me before, I think the fragrance transforms from first applications. You start moving and you start building a relationship with it. I like the depth to it. And if you notice, this is another thing I said, whatever the conversation on this videos start going, I think it has to do with the fragrance because they take an effect on me. And so I am becoming more, not the seductive power. I'm becoming more, I feel, it's not wise, but you know, like I feel about taking my words a little more serious, about thinking of what I'm saying about. So it does have this introspective sort of quality to it. And so at that, I guess that gives a lot more confidence as you walk through. It's not this thing about exuding, it's more about owning. And I think that's one of the things I said at the beginning. The main notes here, I don't know if I already said them, but white flower, amber, sandalwood, vanilla, and musk. See, from all the main accords that I have mentioned before, this hits more to home because there's the white flowers. So there's this opening, this curiosity. And then there's the amber, which gives the elegance. And then sandalwood, I don't know, maybe that's what makes you this spiritual or wise, whatever I was describing. I think that's the sandalwood. And then there's the vanilla with the sweetness and the musk. So very, very lovely. I do like this. I would wear it. I like it quite a bit. Bless Baraka. So even though it's in your face, because all the fragrances in this house are in your face, you can't ignore them. They're not subtle. But I don't know. It is, I don't know how invasive it will be to others, but to me, I feel with it. I don't feel invaded by it. I feel with it. And so it's not invading me. I feel, on the contrary, I feel it's building me up. It gives me this confidence, this centeredness, this wiseness. And so this thoughtfulness, it's not wiseness, it's this thoughtfulness, because I am observing myself, and it gives this initiative to do well. Does that make sense? Like, you want to apply yourself, and you want to apply yourself for the goodness of humanity, or the goodness of the work, or the goodness of, you just want to do a good job. Wow. So I like this. Now, where would I wear it to? That, if I wanted to do a presentation, if I was going to be presenting, or I would take this. I don't think I would wear this to a party, or, but a nice dinner, a nice conversation, a nice work day if you're going to be working. Again, I'm not sure smelling on another person, how invasive that would be. So I don't know if going to a workplace, if that might, you might be making others uncomfortable. But I think if I smell it on a coworker, I would be like, oh my God, what that is that smell? And I would be kind of wanting to get near, because I like that smell. Or going to the office that actually the wearer that smells like this, so a candle. So it gives a good ambience. Yeah, so a good cloud to be in. So I do like it. Ding, 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 ding. Would I like it for my husband? I don't know. I would like it in a man for sure. I do like it for me, a woman. I don't know if it would be for a young woman, because it's not youthful. But it could be elegant in a young woman, if she can own it, if she can stay with it, because it's not very sweet, but it does have vanilla, so it has a sweetness to it. So there you have it. Lovely. I'll leave it at that. Let me know your thoughts below if you smell that fragrance, if you know about Initio the house, and tell me your comments below. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Please ring the bell in the right hand corner. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.